Are you Tony Stank?
I am Iron Man.
Stank, stank, stank.
Genius billionaire playboy from the East.
You stank. You stank.
I am Iron Man.
Hello and welcome once again to Stark or Stank. My name is Aaron and I'm here with Josh.
Hello. Hi.
And this week we are talking about and we are ranking the limited series that is Marvel Zombies. Oh my goodness, what a thing that exists.
Yep. Limited series. That is exactly what that is. Limited. Very, very limited.
We have 4 whole episodes to talk about. This may be the shortest episode of this show yet.
I don't know. You
We'll
said
see.
that about the Marvels.
True, but I feel like this will definitely be short.
You reckon? I feel like do I have more to say about this? I don't know. Is there a
We'll
lot to
see,
say
I
about
guess.
it?
We'll see. We'll see how we go on this podcast. See if we
How'd
want
you-
to talk about it.
How'd you feel about it just going in?
Going in, I was like, I'm not looking forward to it. When it was over, I was like, that was fine. I think it's okay. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. It's not amazing. It's not. It's not great. It's just fine.
It's
a-
fine.
It's a thing you can watch.
As an extended episode of What If, it's okay.
I definitely think they've improved their animation from what I've last saw of
Yeah.
this thing.
It's not a style of animation that really thrills me. I will say, when the action picks up, it does look quite nice. But in the more static, less dynamic, talky bits, it's not really doing a lot for me.
Yeah, I definitely.
There are some really cool bits though. Like anytime a certain character is on screen, I'm like, hey, he's gonna do something cool, and he does.
Most times he's on screen, he does do something cool. Which we'll get to soon. But let's first talk about trivia. I only have one thing, which we're just going to talk about the guy that we were just talking about right now. So Blade is in this.
Yeah,
If in case you didn't know.
I didn't.
Which is crazy because he hasn't been in an actual MCU movie yet.
Yeah, this is technically his MCU debut.
Except, well, I mean,
The character's debut.
Wesley Snipes is in
Oh yeah, true.
a movie that we haven't actually spoken about yet, but this Mahershala Ali's Blade has not been in an MCU thing yet.
And
His voice has been, but
yeah, but it's not this thing.
no, it's not. Well, yeah, it's not in this. That's the crazy thing.
His voice has been in the MCU, but not in the thing that has Blade's voice. So I just kind of assumed that it was him because, like, I'm familiar enough with his voice, but he doesn't have a super outstanding voice. Like, I can't pick it out of a crowd of voice actors.
Right.
Who is this voice?
Let's see. Who is the Blade?
Because it's definitely his likeness. And when I saw that Blade and saw the way that it was definitely Mahershala Ali's likeness, I kind of assumed it was him.
The actor is Todd Williams III.
Ooh.
There you go. He's been in some live action stuff by the looks of it, but I don't know if he's done any other animated things. Honestly, this Blade kind of looks like him too. But
Yeah, actually.
oh, he's Rick Mason in the Miles Morales game,
Yep. He sure is.
and he's done some voices in Starfield, Titan in Invincible.
He was Mongol in Superman Returns, the video game.
That's interesting. That sure is a
Yep.
game that exists.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Is
open
that-
world
is-
one, right?
The one where Metropolis has a health bar?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think that's the one. That's a great idea. That's all I know about that game, but that's fucking great.
For a Superman game, that was like the perfect sort of.
That's what you need.
Yeah, that's If Superman can't have a health bar, there needs to be something for him to take care of.
Shit. Hang on. He's also in Invincible.
Yes.
He's okay. He is the character I thought he was in Titan, which I didn't realize was originally played by Mahershala Ali. Is this guy just his unofficial sound-alike?
Maybe.
That's great.
It's like Tom Hanks's brother.
I was gonna say, I don't know why I'm blanking on his name, but Homer Simpson for Robin Williams.
Yeah, exactly. Dan Castellaneta.
Dan Castellaneta, thank you.
But anyway, about Blade in this, the director or producer, Brian Andrews, his name's in at the credits in all of the episodes. He admitted that Blade was included because the animation crew thought his film would have been released before the show's release.
I bet they fucking did, didn't we all?
The film is still delayed indefinitely.
I feel so bad for that guy.
Same. Sign up for something and then
is he
however many years later.
Is he even able to work on anything else? Like, I haven't seen him attached to anything.
I'm sure he's been in other things.
Surely, but like, I haven't seen him in many things since that announcement, relative to how many things I saw him popping up in before it. You know what I mean?
That's fair. He was just in Jurassic World Rebirth.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's really only... yeah, he hasn't done much the last few years. He did a movie called Swan Song. He reprised his role as Uncle Aaron in Across the Spider-Verse. He's in a movie called Leave the World Behind and then Jurassic World Rebirth. And that's kind of it for the past few years.
Because I feel like before the announcement that he was going to be Blade, he was in Luke Cage, he was in Moonlight, he was in, the Green Book? Is that?
Green Book, yeah.
Green Book. Like, he had some really big roles and he'd really made a name for himself. And it's not like dried up or anything, but I do wonder what like his commitments are to Marvel in regards to taking on other projects.
Yeah, I have no idea what those contracts are like.
No one will, because NDAs and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I signed an NDA today.
Or was it for the thing that you told me about?
Yes. Like I had to literally like put my signature on it. Yeah. Wow. That's weird.
Oh, I was going to say something, but I don't want to let on what it was just in case it finds its way back to you.
That was so weird.
I like the idea that you're literally signing a piece of paper with one hand while you're texting me with the other.
Yeah,
so anyway, I've signed up for blah, blah, blah.
Anyway, I might talk about that one day. Yeah, but we'll see.
Not if that
we're
paperwork
talking about Marvel Zombies right now. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the show itself. Let's talk about the plot of each episode. Even though it is a consistent plot line, they still do feel like kind of contained episodes that they do kind of end up in the same place at the end of each episode, by the end of each episode. But like they start off kind of in their own thing.
Yeah, it's very serialized.
Yeah. So these don't have episode titles.
No, they're
just
not.
Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3. So here we go. Episode 1. 5 years after a zombie virus devastates Earth, Kate Bishop, Riri Williams, and Kamala Khan survive together in New York. When they find a shrunken device inside a zombie SHIELD agent, they travel to a SHIELD base in Ohio to activate it. En route, they unknowingly enter the fighting between Icarus and a zombie Carol Danvers. Kate is killed in the chaos, while Kamala and Riri are attacked by a zombie horde. Riri and her artificial intelligence Friday sacrifice themselves to take Kamala away from the battlefield, where she is saved by Blade Knight. Is that the official title of Khonshu Blade?
I saw him. I saw the actor credited as Blade, Moon Knight, Eric, what is Blade's fucking name? Eric, whatever. Eric Brooks.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
The scariest vampire killer.
Blade Knight takes her to Ohio. Upon arriving, they encounter Melina Vostokov, Alexei Shostakov, and Yelena Belova, who have taken refuge and are guarded by Melina's controlled zombies. They determine that the device is a transmitter that must be used in outer space to broadcast a signal to the Nova Core. The base is attacked by a zombie horde led by Okoye, who is also who serves the Red Queen, Wanda Maximoff, who is also she's a zombie. The
Pretty
horde,
zombified.
yep, the horde, which includes the zombies Steve Rogers, Clint Barton, Ava Starr, and Emil Blonsky, storms and overwhelms the base's defenses. Though Alexei kills Rogers and Blade Knight kills Starr, Melina sacrifices herself to allow the others to escape. Blade Knight reveals that he knows of a ship capable of reaching space. Credits.
So we start with our young Avengers.
Huh?
Riri, Kate Bishop, and Kamala Khan. And I was totally prepared for this to be like Young Avengers road trip.
Yes.
Having haha good times on the road with a little bit of spooks here and there. You know, Scooby-Doo mystery club shit. No.
No.
No, those kids are
Very
dead.
much, yeah, they just died.
You see Kate's skeleton.
Yeah, you do. Oh, yes, this is also TVMA, which means that there's some blood and guts.
There is like a non-insignificant number of blood and or guts. Like, they don't shy
There's
away
some.
from some brutal shit.
Yeah. It's not crazy amounts, but there are moments.
You see people get split down. You
Yeah.
see people get the equivalent of a Mortal Kombat fatality, circa like 2006,
Sure. Absolutely.
and that's fine.
Uh-huh.
It's the minimum I ask for.
Is it explained why the thing is shrunken down, the device?
I feel like that's something that came from the What If episode.
Oh, okay. I
And
don't remember any of that.
Yeah, see, I remember like Scott Lang's head being a thing.
Yes.
I remember Spider-Man being a pretty prominent player in that. I think that's the episode where Okoye gets bitten as well. I think she started out on the human side of things. Same with Janet Van Dyne and a whole bunch of other characters. But it's like, that's also where Captain America's split in half. I think by his shield. I think Bucky halves him. Wrong kid died. Captain America being half a super soldier and still kicking the shit out of Alexei is very funny.
Yeah.
And I love the lead up to that little confrontation where he's like, Alexei's like, I can hear him in the vents. He's coming. We're going to have our fated showdown. It'll be great. And then he looks down and he's like at his feet.
So I'm going to bring up the cast of this show just so we know who returned for their voices.
I'm going to say, like, I feel like most, over half did. I want to say.
Possibly.
There's only a few standouts that I don't think would. People like Hemsworth, Holland. I feel like all our young Avengers are themselves.
So, well, yeah, Iman Vellani is definitely in it. Simu Aquafina, they both come back. Elizabeth Olsen did her voice. David Harbour did his.
Yep.
Paul Rudd.
Is Yelena?
Yes, Florence Pugh.
Yep.
Randall Park. Did I say him?
You didn't, but he is there. Yep.
He's there.
Is Death Dealer voiced by Death Dealer?
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely. F. Murray Abraham did Khonshu.
Yep. Okay. Tessa Thompson? No?
Wait, yes, you did. It did not sound like her. And
I thought it did.
Really?
Yeah.
I think at first, like the first line, I was like, that's her. And then the rest of the show, I was like, this doesn't.
It's
I don't
such a
know
weird
what's
thing
going
'cause
on here.
I have that feeling with a lot of those voices, and I think it's just the animation throwing me off. Something about it puts
Maybe.
me off kilter.
Just, I don't know. She just sounded different. White Russell is also doing John Walker.
Yeah, he is. Is Zemo?
Let's see his
feel
name
like-
here.
I feel like that's one of the ones that probably didn't. It's also hard to tell for any of the zombies. I don't think many of them get many line reads that aren't.
True. I don't see his name here. He's not.
That
Oh,
one's
yeah.
unsurprising because
Haley
I also
Steinfeld,
don't think it
Dominic
really
Thorne,
sounds
Brad
like
Pitt.
him.
Yeah, not really. No. No. I guess Hudson Thames, the Spider-Man guy. He's the same that did it before.
Oh yeah. This first episode, it has some cool ideas. I like the idea of Icarus and zombified Captain Marvel just beating the shit out of each other for eternity because neither of them can die, and they're both
Yeah.
ridiculously strong, so no one's gonna get in the fucking way.
Uh-huh.
And that's just their stretch of land. This is their arena. If you step in there, you're fucked.
Yes.
And yeah, it's fucking cool. Why
really
is
good.
Icarus such a dick? Like, he's not zombified.
Probably because he's Icarus.
Yeah, he is a bit of a dick.
He's a bit
I
of a
forgot.
dick. I don't know if you saw Eternals. A lot of people didn't.
Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, that's a cool idea. I like the idea of all the widows coming together and just hanging out. Because we kind of established that this was after Black Widow, so they're free of
Yes.
the mind control.
Yeah.
And they're just hanging out because they like being around Alexi and Melina. The mind control zombie army, that's a fun idea. I will say this about Marvel Zombies is there's a lot of fun ideas, but I don't know that they've really further the zombie angle that much. I
No,
feel like
I mean,
a lot of their ideas are just like, well, we got all these things for a what if episode, and we can't base any of them around it, so we'll just throw them in here, pepper them in as little things.
Yeah,
treats.
the zombies are just kind of there. Because I mean, it's just like most of the world has been infected. There's not a whole lot of survivors, I guess, and when you have super zombies with superpowers, they're probably killing a lot of people. And
Probably.
yeah. The zombie portion of it is, they're just kind of there, and
It's
it's
kind
just
of
about
incidental.
people. Yeah, people just trying to not die.
Which, yeah, I do wonder if you could have told a more interesting zombie story by doing something more small scale and just having the super zombies off in the background a little bit more. And it's not like the super zombies are all that prominent. Like, they have one big super zombie in each episode at least.
Right.
And they kind of use them pretty sparingly. So if you were going to do this save the world story, you may as well go balls to the wall with the super zombies. Show us all the cool heroes turned zombie doing cool shit. Or have them off in the background every so often popping up and being terrifying from a more like powerless standpoint.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
That said, you do get Ghost being the most terrifying and interesting she's ever been.
Definitely the best, most interesting Ghost has been in the MCU.
Ruins
up
an
to this
entire
point.
battalion of Black Widows.
As much as her in
Thunderbolts.
whatever you want to call that movie.
Thunderbolts. Give it a couple of years, it'll be back to Thunderbolts.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I think give it a couple of years, you won't see Thunderbolts at all in the title.
I don't think they've got a case in that lawsuit.
What lawsuit? Oh, wait, what? What are you talking about?
The lawsuit, the copyright lawsuit.
No. They'll be fine.
Anyway, yeah, Ghost is really cool in this for the brief moment she gets to be around. And then she gets killed in the coolest fucking way. Blade is so cool every time he gets to do an action thing. Fuck.
Yes.
That's
It's good to
another
see.
thing. Why is Blade Moon Knight? What if Blade was Moon Knight?
Yeah, also not explained. He's just Moon Knight Blade.
Did Moon Knight die in the What If episode? I forget.
I don't even remember him being there.
Frankly, it's irresponsible to have launched a miniseries without some kind of catch
Yeah,
up.
like
Not
previously
last time on What If.
yeah. That would have been great if they had done some sort of catch up thing. But no. Yeah, you're supposed to know, I guess. Like a lot of the MCU, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people
This is truly
if they
the
haven't
MCU
seen,
experience.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, exactly, and we've seen it. We've
Yeah.
seen the. Other
Yeah, we
thing.
did. God damn it.
Episode 2. Oh, by the way, yeah, the episode's fine. This is a
Yeah.
fine start to the show.
Yeah, it's a good setup. Big payoff at the end of the episode.
Yes.
Fun action. Good.
In a flashback, Zhu Shang-Chi, his best friend Katie Chen, FBI officer Jimmy Woo, and a group of survivors are saved from a zombie horde by the Ten Rings organization, led by Shang-Chi's father, Xu Wenwu. When Shang-Chi is bitten, Wenwu bestows with... Wenwu bestows him with his mystical 10 rings to contain the infection and sacrifices himself to give them time to escape. In the present, after fighting off Skrull bandits...
Yeah.
There was Skrull bandits?
Mad Max. Yeah. Journey?
Oh, they were Skrull bandits.
They were Skrulls. They were after the cows. Because
Why were
this
they
is
after the
ongoing.
cows?
I don't know. There's an ongoing thing in the Marvel comics about Skrulls and cows. Something about Skrulls who had transformed into cows to go undercover, and then they got hypnotized into thinking they were cows, and they got slaughtered and butchered, and people ate the cows, and it's a whole thing. It is a whole thing, and you have to trust me on this.
Oh, I trust you. If you're going to trust anyone with
Good.
comic knowledge, it's you. But,
Fuck.
wow. Shang-Chi, Katie, Wu, Death Dealer, and their group arrive at Helmut Zemo's sanctuary, the repurposed raft, along with Kamala's group. The two groups agree to work together, but en route to New Asgard, Zemo attempts to sacrifice them to the infected Talokanal? Fair enough, for safe passage. Instead, a zombie Namor leads his people to attack the raft, killing the refugees as Zemo and John Walker attempt to flee in an escape pod. Namor kills Walker. He does.
Wrong
rough.
kid died.
That's rough. Along with most of Shang-Chi's crew, and reveals that Wanda is after the transmitter before Kamala kills him. When the raft begins to sink, Yelena, against Alexi's pleas, stays behind to manually override the escape pod's launch. The group successfully escapes while Yelena toasts her fallen allies before falling victim to the horde.
Genuinely kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
I felt bad for Alexi.
Yeah. Is Alexi the new Rocket Raccoon?
Maybe if he's
If
upset.
Alexi's sad, I'm sad.
Yeah, exactly.
And he is a sad man.
No, he is.
Conversely, if he's happy, I'm pretty happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another fine episode. This
Again, more fun ideas. We're doing the Mad Max thing.
Mhm.
What if Mad Max? What if the raft became a fucking ark for people to survive on?
keep going. Just keep talking.
Yep, will do. Yeah, like we're big on the what if ideas here. I don't know why we needed to do the Mad Max thing to start with, and then we dropped it immediately to go do Waterworld, but Underwater World, I suppose. Yeah, this is a strange show. Just we have so many ideas, and we don't know what to do with them, so we're just going to put them in for 5 minutes here and there, and that's it. Although there are some cool, like, zombie-specific ideas that they play around with, like Shang-Chi getting bitten and having to use the 10 rings, or his dad, like, forces the 10 rings onto his hand to bind the wound, and that's cool. I thought that was a fun use of that. But then, like, they give Katie some of the rings, which feels counterintuitive to using them to stave off the zombie plague. But what do I know? I'm not some kind of magic doctor. But like, it seems strange that you would put the 10 rings on Shang-Chi to stop the zombie plague, and then also give some of them to Katie to use.
I missed everything you said, so I
Yeah, no,
believe
that
it was
was more
great,
for me.
and everything you said was fantastic, and I fully agree.
Yeah, no, totally. Now, I'm just saying, that, again, we're playing around with like cursory ideas that no one's fleshed out. It's like, okay, let's do the Mad Max thing. Let's do the underwater world thing. Let's do Katie now has some of the 10 rings. Yeah, it's very weird how many ideas they're throwing at the wall and not really doing
anything
into.
with. Yeah. I like that, Shang-Chi got the rings because he got infected and it was going up his arm, and his dad gave him the rings.
Yeah, and the rings to bind is fucking cool. I like that
Yeah,
idea.
that was cool. But then 5 years later, he's still using it. I don't understand why he didn't just cut his arm off and
Because then you're
get a
missing an
robo
arm.
arm.
Who's going to make you a
Robo-arm.
robo arm in the apocalypse?
I don't know. I'm sure. Is Bucky dead?
Yes, I think he died in the What If episode.
There you go. Get Bucky's arm.
Where'd he die, though?
I don't know, where did he die?
Exactly. If you don't know, how the fuck is Valet
Surely-
Shang-Chi supposed to know?
Surely you just run into Bucky at some point.
Everyone runs into Bucky at
It's
some
a small
point.
world.
It is
you
a
know?
small world.
Especially when there's zombies everywhere, You can't go...
It's getting smaller all the time.
Exactly.
Look,
anyway, it was cool.
Yeah, it's a neat idea. It's weird. Is this the most violent episode? Because, like,
Yeah.
someone gets split down the middle as they're escaping the raft.
I feel there's a few times during the show where someone gets split down the middle.
Yeah, but then Walker gets split down the middle the other way.
Yeah, the other way, and then you see his fucking twitching body on the
it's
the top
real
half of his
bad.
body. It's fucked up.
I do like the symmetry that Captain America, the fake one, is now in pretty much the same position as Captain America,
Yeah.
the real one, just a torso. Except
Right.
he didn't survive it quite as well. I assume because he never became Captain America in this
Probably.
timeline. There's also the bit with Kamala Khan like blowing up Namor's head
Yeah,
from the inside.
yeah. That's That's kind of a Sue Storm thing, typically.
Yeah, it is.
She likes threatening people with that.
Honestly, if I could, I would also threaten people with that. A lot of watching the show made me think of how different it would be if Kamala had her embiggen powers rather than her light crystal powers.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be a lot less like light dagger throwing, but she'd probably also be way more at risk of getting bitten on account of more surface area.
Sure.
In this, she's like full on covering herself with an armor of the crystal stuff and
Mm-hmm.
waiting in there.
Use a shield a lot. Always
Yeah,
making
lots
a
of shit.
shield.
Or like making big scythes at about neck height.
Yeah. That was sick when she did that. That was great.
Hey, who are these fucking randos with Shang-Chi and all them? Just randos?
No idea. I have
We
no
got to
idea.
fill out our Mad Max crew. We can't have established heroes. It's not like we have 60 of them or something.
Yeah, no, just random people. I don't know.
I do enjoy how in the flashback at the very start, you've just got random giant zombies. Because, Pym, he's one of the first zombies, right? He's like he's the patient zero. So I guess he's using his powers to make people big at the same time as biting them. I don't fucking know, but it's cool and dumb.
It is.
And at one
Yeah,
point,
I
just
don't
like a
mind it.
tidal wave of World War Z zombies comes flying off a fucking building.
Yep.
It's all very chaotic.
Yeah, it is. It's yep. They got a new Asgard.
Poor Mandarin gets
Oh, yeah.
fucking got.
Yep. The Namor zombie is pretty cool. He fucks people up. He's
Yeah, he's got like a weird breathing apparatus thing going on.
yeah. I don't know. I
Like
don't know what
pipes and
that's
shit.
about.
I'm not sure what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like he can breathe on land. That's part of his mutation.
Yeah, it is.
The fuck is going on?
No idea. Felt like there was some thing that could explain. I don't know.
Yeah. Nope. No luck.
Nope. But again, Fine episode. Stuff happens. They're still plodding along. Episode 3. In a flashback, Peter Parker, Scott Lang's head, and T'Challa arrive in Wakanda only to see it conquered by a zombie Thanos. The trio fight him alongside Thor, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot. Thanos kills Groot, Rocket, and gravely injures Thor before attempting to snap the Infinity Gauntlet. T'Challa sacrifices himself to push Thanos into Wakanda's vibranium core, destroying the Infinity Stones and releasing a surge of energy. Peter and Scott are saved by the remaining sorcerers of Kamar-Taj. In the present, Kamala and her group reach New Asgard with Blade convincing Valkyrie to let them in by way of the god Khonshu. The Asgardians have been feasting thanks to a gift from the Queen of Sokovia, Wanda herself. The food, revealed to be zombie remains, infects the Asgardians and Alexei, who then kills Zemo, Wu, and Death Dealer. The heroes flee while Thor fights Wanda, escaping in an Asgardian ship into space. They activate the transmitter, but the already stationed Nova Corps revealed that Earth has been condemned and quarantined before attempting to kill them.
Bit of a downer episode.
I don't know. I feel like this is like the red wedding, you know?
Yeah, no, what I mean by downer is, man, feels bad. Feels bad watching this.
It's a great episode, this one.
Because, like, I don't know, you get into New Asgard and everyone's drinking and feasting and everything's great.
Mm-hmm.
Valkyrie's there, she's being, her weirdly voiced self.
Sure.
Everyone's having a good time, and then Wanda shows up and it's like, oh, well, this is bad. This
Yeah.
seems real bad.
I don't understand. So she is a zombie, but she's not looking like a zombie. Is she like hexing people to make them think that she looks normal?
Normal.
Is that
yeah.
what I'm? Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like it's definitely cursorily explained in this series, but I feel like in the What If episode they do some shenanigans with the Mind Stone, so she is technically like there, but being Wanda. And, just like MCU Wanda being fucking cracked, she's unhinged and, is kind of doing stuff that she thinks is for the good of everyone, but isn't necessarily. It's unclear on how much of this she is lying about. Like, because with MCU Wanda, even when she's at her most fucking unhinged, she still thinks she's doing the right thing.
Yeah, I mean, she obviously has issues, but she is generally kind of. She's doing things because she thinks it's a good thing to do, or she's trying to do a good thing for herself, and she doesn't really care about other people that stand in the way of her getting what she wants.
Yeah, the whole zombie thing though, that doesn't. And we find out why she's trying to make as many zombies as possible, and specifically making Asgardian zombies. But, like, I don't know, when we get to the end, I have questions, because...
I also have questions about the ends.
Do I not understand?
We'll get there.
On the topic of Wanda, though, man, she gets a big old power boost every time she's on screen these days. Going toe-to-toe with Thor... Yeah. Like, I get it. Scarlet Witch, she's like a Nexus being.
She's very powerful.
Incredibly powerful. But, like, I've never seen it in, like, a going one-on-one with the God of Thunder kind of way. Although he is fucked up.
Yeah, he's got a handicap.
A little bit. Cool fight, though.
I do want to go back to the beginning of the episode, because we've got Peter and Scott and T'Challa.
Yeah, the Infinity War part.
Yeah, so Peter's doing a voiceover, right? It's Spider-Man's doing a voiceover, and he's sort of explaining what happened. He's telling a story of what happened when Thanos came and they fought him, right? There's no voice lines from T'Challa here. He's completely not voiced, and I obviously. There's reasons for that. The voice actor is no longer with us. So I think it was a good workaround. It was just like, have have Peter tell a thing, and you don't have to have someone come in and replace him, because for some reason in the MCU they just don't want to replace Chadwick Boseman with someone else. So, you know, I guess this was their best workaround for that. And it's fine. He goes out heroically, and Thanos is gone. So in Endgame, beginning of Endgame, right? Thanos destroys the Infinity Stones using the
Yes.
Infinity Stones.
Yes.
There was no giant black hole thing in the planet that he was on.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't. I wonder. I mean, it's all ultimately bullshit, so it doesn't really matter.
It's all
But
made up.
like, because this isn't him using the stones to destroy the stones, he's being pushed into the vibranium core, which is destroying the stones.
Right.
I don't know.
You think that the fact that
With the stone, if you do it with the stones, I guess he at least has a modicum of control over that outcome.
Okay, sure.
Whereas this is more of a chemical reaction,
Okay, let's go with that.
right?
Sure, yeah.
That makes sense to me.
It makes a giant ball of light that's going to destroy the planet. Also, fucking Rocket gets fucked. He gets burned up, and his skull
Him and
flies
Groot
onto the
fucking
ground.
eat it.
Uh,
It's bad.
mhm.
They show up, and it's like Peter's voiceover is so good because he's just like, we were outnumbered, but then we got reinforcements, but this isn't that story. And then they get fucking got.
Yeah.
So I've just looked up the plot synopsis for Marvel Zombies in the What If series, just to see what like the setup for the Thanos part is, because I do remember it happening.
Yes.
Literally, all this synopsis says is Spider-Man, Lang, and Black Panther are humanity's last hope. They head towards Wakanda to use the Mind Stone. That's right. The Mind Stone in the What If episode was effectively making zombies normal within its radius.
Okay.
So they were taking it to Wakanda to synthesize something, maybe
Right.
transmit that.
Analyze it, figure out what's going
Yeah,
on.
do something with it.
Right.
So they head to Wakanda to use the Mind Stone to save the planet. Unbeknownst to them, the undead Thanos already stands there waiting for them with the Infinity Stones, along with the infected survivors. So he's just there. There's literally no explanation as to who bit Thanos, why he's infected, how anyone got that close.
Right.
Also, that episode ends with Hulk and Wanda basically just beating the shit out of each other while they make their escape to Wakanda.
Yes.
So I do have to wonder how Hulk gets to where he shows up next.
Yep. Many questions. There's many questions, and he's not a zombie, right?
No, I think his gamma mutation like prevents that. The same way it prevents death. You can't undie if you don't die.
That's it. Yeah. So T'Challa dies.
Oh, the
Sabotage.
escape into space?
Mm-hmm.
All of these dipshits who don't know how to fly a spacecraft in the spacecraft is very funny. It's like, which button do I press? Hit them all at once. Or which one? The
Yeah.
yellow one? Yeah, the yellow one. That yellow one? No, not the yellow one.
There's multiple different yellow ones.
There's
Yeah.
like 6 on that fucking screen. That's very good. And then the sheer depression of, oh wait, no. It would have taken some time for that radio signal to get across the galaxy and contact the Nova Corps, but they're already here. They must have been waiting. Because y'all are fucked.
Yeah.
Shutting it down.
I hate zombie remains, which is gross.
So gross. Out of all the ways you can become a zombie, eating zombie bits is maybe my least favorite.
And then, yes, as Guardians get infected, and Alexi, and then Zemo, Wu, and Death Dealer die.
And how? Wu gets torn the fuck up.
Yeah.
Ripped limb from limb.
Yes, then Wanda and Thor fight, and it's a cool fight scene. I liked it. It's cool. It's cool to see him
lots of
going.
bright lights.
Lots of
Vivid
bright
effects.
lights. Yeah, you got that HDR on your TV. Oh,
Yeah.
very bright.
My retinas still haven't recovered.
Mm-hmm.
It does beg the question, like, when they're leaving and they see all the Asgardians turning because of the infected goop they've been eating, why you would bother taking Alexi? Like, I understand he's Alexi. I'd take him. But, like, come on. You know what you're going to have to do. We all know what's coming. The fact that he held out that long is amazing.
Yeah, it is. Episode 4. The Nova Corps shoots down the spaceship, but the heroes are rescued by the sorcerers of Kamar-Taj, who reveal that the surging energy of the Infinity Stones is being contained by Infinity Hulk. Wanda arrives, having amassed enough zombies to defeat him and take the Infinity Stones' power for herself. Infinity Hulk initially fights off the zombies, but is soon overpowered by zombie versions of Melina, Red Guardian, Yelena, Wu, and Death Dealer. The heroes arrive to help defend Infinity Hulk. One by one, Sarah Wolf, London Masters, Rintra, Valkyrie, and Blade Knight fall to the overwhelming hordes. Infinity Hulk unleashes a powerful blast to defeat the zombie Thor, leaving him vulnerable and allowing Wanda to take his power. Despite her initial refusal, Kamala is persuaded by Wanda to help her remake the world. After a blinding explosion, Kamala wakes up and reunites with Riri and Kate, with things seemingly to have gone back to normal. Weird sentence. However, reality flickers, and the real Riri tells Kamala she has hacked the system and that what she is seeing is not real credits.
See, I didn't quite catch that audio when it happened. So that's an interesting line. Hacked the system, huh?
Yeah, she does say that. She says she's hacked it, and she's got to Kamala, and she's gonna tell her now. It's not real.
That is an interesting way of phrasing that. What the fuck does that mean?
She's hacked the system of Wanda's head.
I mean, I guess anything's a system if you look hard enough.
Exactly.
The fight, the big battle with Infinity Hulk, and then all the protectors of Infinity Hulk coming in and fighting all the zombies. That's pretty neat. I do.
That was
like
really
that.
good. Infinity Hulk was fucking rad.
Just like sending out massive shockwaves by punching the air. Oh, that was cool as fuck. He also
really
looks cool.
He does.
Like,
yeah. Badass.
Shiny, glowy, bald as fuck, no eyebrows, no pupils in his eyes. Rad as fuck.
Rintra's the dude with the horns, right? Yeah. He fucking like gored someone at one point. I was like, that's fucking cool. Oh, fucking.
You're a fucking wizard, and you just gored a dude with your head.
The Spider-Man shot where he like pulls all the zombies' heads off with his web. That was sick.
It was so fucking cool. And this is where Kamala gets to do a big arc wave of the like crystal thing, and that's cool.
That's really good. This is a really cool fight scene, I gotta say. It's fun. It's a fun
Blade's
time.
out here just going crazy with a sword. There is one sick bit that like slows right down, and his blade comes up, and you see Khonshu's face in the blade of the sword.
Yeah,
and goes
that was
back
a good
down.
shot.
Like, that's real cool.
That was good.
Sometimes Marvel Zombies is the coolest thing that you can think of.
Specifically,
The
this
most
scene
of the
at the end
time.
of the last episode.
Or anytime the blade's there. Yeah, every other time it's fine.
Yeah, it's just fine. The fight scenes, I gotta say, are a lot of fun.
If
The
this
stuff
was
in between is just fine.
entire episodes of just fighting,
Yes, yeah,
I'd be okay with it.
that'd be great. Especially if it was hand drawn and not 3D animation.
Yeah.
It's kind of stiff.
It's they've I feel like they've made some progress on it. It's definitely better than it was in that first season of What If.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. It just doesn't do much for me. It doesn't have the sauce.
Yeah, no. I really like the lighting, and they put this like grain over it and makes it look kind of dirty. That's nice. But yeah, the actual animation itself and the art style is just kind of like.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. I don't know.
Lots of zombies here, by the way. There's like 7 people fighting them. And
Yeah.
it's just millions of
also-
zombies.
So they've got the ships from the fucking Asgardian zombies, the longboats.
Yeah,
There
that
is
was
one
cool.
bit where they're all shooting into Hulk, and
Mhm.
one of the sorcerers like redirects the shots through one of the portals into the ships, and that's
Yeah.
fucking cool. I love that.
That guy makes the big like X. And, like,
Yeah.
cuts them all.
The sword dude, I
Yeah.
assume like the not Sorcerer Supreme, but like the Kamatage Senior from London.
Yes, London Masters, is that him?
I assume so. He's British,
Yeah, it's got to be him.
surely. Be weird if it wasn't.
Would be.
London Master. Actually, that's the Green Minotaur, man.
Look, shout out to Kamala. She's always great, and she continues to be great in this. She's fun to follow as a main
Making
character.
terrible, bad teenager decisions.
Yes, she's there because it is like you said, like maybe Wanda does mean good here. Maybe she's gonna grab a hand and everything's gonna be great, and the whole
maybe
world's
she's
gonna
not full of shit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I
does
can
make
see
me-
both sides here.
Does make me question it when she feels she has to put the pretty face on to sell it.
Yeah.
Like if you just stayed like creepy zombie lady and you tried to tell me this, I feel like I'd believe you more.
Right. Yeah. And then this whole end section is
like
so many
obviously,
questions.
obviously the it's too good to be true ending was gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing with these kind of shows because people have been complaining. They're like, we don't like that it ends on a cliffhanger, blah blah blah. That's what a lot of these shows are. Like these anthology shows, fucking Twilight Zone, Black Mirror, things like that.
They
a lot
don't
of them
have happy
end.
endings.
No, a lot of them end with like these kind of like
The fake
cliffhanger
out,
endings.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So this is just kind of a thing with the genre. Like that's just kind of how it is. So I don't mind the cliffhanger ending, but I do have a lot of questions.
Yes.
So
I feel like it would be disingenuous, like even without the anthology Twilight Zone aspect of it, to have a zombie story that ends in a neat little package would be disingenuous.
yeah. So she wakes up. Riri and Kate are both back.
Like they never
She's-
left.
Yeah, they go to get Boba.
Huh. Really weird about it.
Really weird about it. The hot boy across the road. The wow, look at that hot boy. And then it all goes away, and we're back to Zombieland, and Riri's fighting them, the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Already. I get it. It's a dream.
Like I can
It's
understand
like a
that.
fake
Yes,
imagination
the
thing.
perfect
right?
world is a hex.
That
right?
I get. That part's fine. Riri's back. She died.
Where the fuck? What? Where? Do we see it?
We saw her die, didn't we?
We see Kate get fucking nuked. But
But
then
Riri's not there at the end, so I assume she died at some point.
Yeah, okay. Did Riri get brought back when Scarlet Witch is like, now fight all your friends? Was Riri in that?
Yeah,
I feel like Riri was there, but Kate wasn't because she got fucking obliterated.
Oh, that's another thing. That was another cool thing in this end fight scene
Was
when
it Blade getting obliterated?
that was cool too. But also, fucking because
Jimmy
like you
Woo?
said, Wu gets all like
Like-
pulled apart, and then he's back, and he like fully like,
It's like
all his
dismembering
limbs.
kid.
That was funny.
It was very good.
So yes. So yeah, what did Riri die? Riri die Marvel zombies.
Like, almost tempted to look up the scene in my Disney Plus app. But, like, she's definitely implied to have died. You don't see Kate in that little flashing bit at the end, do you?
No.
It's just Riri.
Okay, so yeah, Riri does not die in Marvel Zombies. She is bitten by a zombie in episode 1, but survives by injecting herself with an experimental cure. She appears to die to her friend Kamala Khan, who is then trapped in a simulated reality by the zombified Scarlet Witch. So, I guess we're just we just assume she's dead. But I guess she's technically not.
Yeah, I did find it weird that she, because this didn't come up in the synopsis, that she like jabs herself with a antidote type thing, and she's like, not really how I wanted to test this, but, and then stab, and then it's never mentioned, never brought up again, and she's gone, which was weird.
See, because no, the synopsis says Riri and her artificial intelligence Friday sacrifice themselves to take Kamal away from the battlefield.
Yeah, but these synopses are not always the best.
But we are in episode 1. We are meant to assume that
It is
she is
absolutely implied that they die, both of them.
So
You full on see Kate die though.
but I guess
Yeah,
but then yeah,
hack the system is where I'm
she's
really caught
hacking
up.
System. That is, yeah. I didn't even think about the fact that it's all in Wanda's head. So what is she hacking exactly?
But then, is it? Is this actually just a Matrix thing?
Oh, it's the Matrix now.
Is this just the Matrix?
I don't know.
Take
It's
choose the red or the blue pill. I forget which one's the good one. Right-wing chuds have ruined it for me.
the red one is the one that wakes you up in the Matrix, right?
I don't remember anymore. People have ruined it.
I'm pretty sure the red one wakes you up because that's what their whole thing is. Like, wake up, fucking take a red pill.
Right, okay. I just assume because they're idiots that they've fucked it up somehow.
Take the blue pill, the story ends, you wake up in your bed. Take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland.
Take the red pill, Kamala.
Anyway, there you go. That's the way the show ends. It's fine.
Yeah. As I assume it is it done? We don't know that there's any zombies on the way.
As far as I'm aware, that is it.
I'd kind of be okay with that.
Limited thing.
If
I'd
that
be
was
fine
just
with it
it,
too. Yeah,
I'm totally fine with it.
It
is a bit weird.
I would have been more fine if they had just made a 2-hour movie and not split it up into 4 episodes.
Yeah, you could also like cut out a decent amount of filler. Like, it's amazing how much filler there is for a 4-episode thing of half-hour episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not even really half an hour because there's a good, like, 5-10 minutes of credits at the end.
Yeah, there's always... Disney shows always have, like, 10 minutes of credits. It's kind of crazy.
But, like, yeah, that was a fun time. It's absolutely watchable. The performances are decent. Story... As a vehicle for fun zombie action, the story works. But there's, like, not a lot of emotional resonance. There's, like, 1 or 2 moments where I'm like, oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry, Alexi and Rocket. The 2 sad mascots of the MCU.
Well, there you go. That's Marvel Zombies. That's our thoughts on Marvel Zombies. You know, I didn't even write any Starks or Stinks.
I did.
That was a part of the show. So you go first, and then I'll say
you'll get
things.
Totally original and not at all copied Starks and Stanks. Okay.
What's your first Stark?
My first Stark is that Marvel Zombies has some decently entertaining action sequences and doesn't shy away from some pretty brutal violence. It doesn't do a lot of brutal violence. It's sparing, but they don't shy away from the blood and gore, which, as a bare minimum, I think is a key to zombie media. You need the blood and you need the guts.
Crazy coincidence. My second Stark is the blood and guts.
Your second one.
My second one. That's
wow,
crazy.
Crazy how that works out.
That's crazy. Well, my first Stark is that pretty good voice acting from the main cast, I think. There's some weird ones. Like, I think Valkyrie, I don't know what it is. It doesn't sound like her a lot of the time to me.
I think...
Even though it is her doing the voice.
I think with her specifically, it's a weird direction. Like, there's a lot of weird deliveries there. It's definitely her voice.
It is her voice.
Like, I never doubted that, but I do absolutely understand where you're getting at, or what you're getting at. Yeah. Okay, well, if that's your...
What's your second Stark?
My second stuck is that Marvel Zombies focuses on some of the less prominent players of the MCU, which is a nice change of pace. It's not all like, yeah, we do have Spider-Man at the end there, but we get like Shang-Chi and we get Blade there and Kamala Khan and all of these smaller players. We're not just Iron Man, Captain America, Doctor Strange, all these big established heroes.
Just all of it. But great.
We get to focus on less prominent characters rather than like the big three.
Yeah,
The big
that
three
is
get
good.
relegated to like side content or like last minute saves.
Yeah, I do like that it is concentrated on a lot of characters that even Shang-Chi, like he has a movie and that's it. So it's good to see both of those
Blade,
characters.
not even a movie.
Blade doesn't even have a movie, so that's great to see him. So yes, I agree that a lot of the side characters taking center stage in this it's a really good idea, and it's fun. It's fun to see those characters. Well, I mean, I already did my second one, the blood and guts,
you
right?
You already did, right? Yeah.
So what's your first stank?
My first stank is I wish we saw a greater variety of powered zombies throughout the series. It really feels like per episode you have a quota of like between 1 and 4 powered zombies up until like the final confrontation, and even then it's mostly just hordes of rando zombies and rando Asgardian zombies. Like there's a cool thing you can do with turning what we know of these superheroes on their head by making them flesh-eating monsters, which they just don't really do that often. And when they do, it's cool. Like Ghost has never been cooler than she is in this.
Yes, the Ghosters.
It's just,
ghost scene.
Imagine they could have done that with like Abomination. He doesn't really get to do much cool stuff.
No, he does. He's just there.
He's just there and he's kind of big.
Yeah.
Namor gets to do some cool stuff, but there's like 100 other Marvel characters that you could turn into zombies and do something interesting with. They do it with Hank and Janet at the end battle a little bit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But again, it's like it feels like we've saved it all up for this final battle where you could have, peppered these powered zombies throughout and made it more interesting.
Yes.
What's your first stank?
My first stank. While the animation is like an upgrade a little bit from previous What If, and there's some nice lighting and stuff, it's overall still kind of stiff and not fun to look at in the talkie scenes. It's just it's fine. It could be better.
Serviceable is the word I would use to describe
Definitely
Marvel
serviceable.
zombies.
Yes, absolutely. The animation in these. Remember when Disney used to make like well animated movies and stuff, like hand drawn,
hand animated?
Yeah. Remember that?
No, not
and
really.
now they're utter
When was
refusal.
Princess and the Frog?
Well, that was the last one, and that was
When was that?
And
It was
even then, that was a rare one because that was their like return to 2D animation.
Was Tangled before that?
I think so. Princess and the Frog was 2009, so definitely not
Oh god,
before. That was before Tangled.
2009.
Yeah, because Tangled was 2010.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I just come on, just
I miss hand drawn animation or hand animated.
Gotta go to Japan for that.
It's not a bad place to go.
Yeah, well, I just don't understand why Japanese companies keep doing this fucking amazing 2D animation, and every company in the US just refuses.
Honestly, even their 3D stuff is pretty good. Like, I don't know if you've seen any like recent Dragon Ball stuff.
Just 3D Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of their recent output, like Dragon Ball Superhero, it may not be fully 3D, but I'm pretty sure it has 3D elements to it. I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong.
I haven't seen any Dragon Ball since I was in high school. So
Crazy. That's fucked up.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what any Dragon Ball is like these days. But
yeah, to your point, the 3D animation in this is fine, but man, it could be something more interesting. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. There are moments like a lot of
during the action, it's pretty good. When that shit's in motion,
yeah.
I don't have many complaints.
All of their budget goes to the action scenes and none of the talky ones.
Yeah.
But there
Well,
are
that's where you're
moments
going to spend your money.
You do see 2D animation here and there, like a lot of the effects and stuff, like explosions or blood and things like that.
I was going to say there's really nice blood animation in this.
Yeah. There's some 2D animation sprinkled throughout, but it's all laid over the top of their not very good 3D. Anyway, what's your second stank?
My second stank is that this is kind of a twofer.
Okay.
The series feels like it strays into what if territory beyond the initial premise and would maybe be better served narrowing its focus, like really drilling down on the zombie thing
Mm-hmm.
and actually explaining some of the stuff that it puts out there. Like,
Yeah.
if you haven't seen that original What If episode, fine, whatever. That's the premise setup. But there's so many things that aren't explained between there and here that they could do, but instead they're more like Mad Max. Shang-Chi is Mad Max now. Now they're in Waterworld. He is two godlike beings fighting forever now. Let's not delve into that at all. It's all set dressing.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of similar to my second stank, which is a smaller contained story in a movie would have been preferred. Just streamline it a bit. Just you don't have to go to fucking 500 different places over the course of 4 episodes.
That's what If is for.
Exactly.
You have between 8 and 10 episodes a season.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a bunch of different things, and you don't have to dive too deep. This one, you've chosen one of those episodes. This is the time to dive deep.
Yeah, exactly.
And instead, we're just doing the same thing, but with zombies constantly around.
Yeah. Well, I did say at the start, it's kind of, like the episodes do feel kind of their own
Serialized?
thing until it becomes
Like there is
halfway through,
an end goal, which they reach in the third one, and then the end goal is replaced.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah, there you go. That's that. Those are our Starks and Stanks. Now it's time for us to rank this in a list of 48 other things. 49 technically, because we have Loki's.
48 because Loki is one thing.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like we've done
49 episodes before this
have-
one, but
yes,
there are 48 entries on this list. And would you like me to list them out?
Go for it.
Our current ranking for Stark or Stank. Number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Number 2, Captain America the Winter Soldier. Number 3, Thor Ragnarok. Number 4, Avengers Endgame. Number 5, Iron Man 3. Number 6, Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 7, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Number 8, Avengers Infinity War. Number 9, Captain America Civil War. Number 10, Thunderbolts. Number 11, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Werewolf by Night, Loki Season 1 and 2. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Moon Knight, The Avengers, Black Panther, Daredevil Born Again, Hawkeye, Captain America the First Avenger, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, Ironheart, WandaVision, Ms. Marvel, Eternals, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man Homecoming, What If Season 1, Iron Man, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Spider-Man Far From Home, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Spider-Man No Way Home, Black Widow, Thor Love and Thunder, Thor, The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, The Marvels, Avengers Age of Ultron, The Incredible Hulk, Captain America Brave New World, Thor the Dark World, Iron Man 2, and number 48, Secret Invasion.
All right. Well, seeing as I made you go first for our Starks and Stanks.
Sorry, that's a lot of words.
It is a lot of words. It's a lot of titles of things. I'm going to suggest putting this at number 45, above Brave New World, below Incredible Hulk.
Ooh, that is low.
You would put it higher.
No, probably not. Hang on, I'm waiting for this. I'm just waiting for my app to like update. Fuck it, whatever. So you think at number 45, above Brave New World, below Incredible Hulk?
Mm-hmm. That's where I think it should go.
You know, I can kind of see the logic there. Brave New World being like a couple of cool set pieces interwoven with a story that's not really there. Graphics that don't necessarily always look good.
Oh.
Whereas Incredible Hulk, that is a story right there.
Yeah, it's
From beginning to end.
It's a lot more fun.
It is funny coming back to this and Incredible Hulk specifically, because I don't think either of us had a super high opinion of it to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
But with this podcast and with having to rank things below it now,
yes,
I have a new appreciation for how much I like Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I think you liked it earlier too.
I did. I think it's better than people gave it credit for. But I'm glad that history has proven me right.
I mean, it's still towards the bottom of the list, but it's...
History has proven me right.
Okay, sure, yeah. Let's go with that.
For some reason, my app doesn't want to fucking update. So I think number 45 between Incredible Hulk and Brave New World is pretty appropriate.
All right. Great. That was easy. Let's...
Yeah, look, in the past I've said you got to pick and choose your battles, and this is one of them. Where okay. I'm gonna roll. I'm not gonna fight for Marvel Zombies. Are you fucking kidding me?
You have no skin in the game for
no.
Marvel Zombies.
I got no zombie skin in this game.
All right. Well, here's our new list: Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 at number 1. Number 2, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Number 3, Thor: Ragnarok. Number 4, Avengers: Endgame. Number 5, Iron Man 3. Number 6, Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 7, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Number 8, Avengers: Infinity War. Number 9, Captain America: Civil War. Number 10, Thunderbolts. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Werewolf by Night. Loki Season 1 and 2. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Moon Knight. The Avengers. Black Panther. Daredevil. Born Again. Hawkeye, Captain America: The First Avenger, She-Hulk: Attorney at Law, Ironheart, WandaVision, Ms. Marvel, Eternals, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man: Homecoming, What If Season 1, Iron Man, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Spider-Man: Far From Home, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Black Widow, Thor: Love and Thunder, Thor: The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel in Marvel's Avengers: Age of Ultron, The Incredible Hulk, our new 45, Marvel Zombies, Captain America: Brave New World, Thor: The Dark World, Iron Man 2, and Where It Shall Ever Remain Forever and Ever, Amen, Secret Invasion at number 49.
Well, no, it won't be 49 forever, but it will be at the bottom forever.
Yes, it will. Forever and ever. And there we go. That is.
I needed to get out ahead of the insinuation that anything after now is going to be below it.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Echo,
I apologize. No,
I don't know. You've not seen Echo.
Yeah. I've seen enough of Echo to know it's not going to be below Secret Invasion.
Okay, fair enough.
I watched some of the first episode of Echo when it came out.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So there we go. That's the show for this week. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I will see you again, as well as Josh. We will see you again next week for the podcast, where we will talk about video games and movies.
God, I hope so.
Josh has been watching some horror movies for October.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about those. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next week. Goodbye.
Bye.